I want you to hear this every time I start the car. Didn't do it again. Welcome back to the channel. I'm going to show you what we're going to be working on today. Okay, so I'm looking at this little guy right here. That is the idler pulley, and also at the belt tensioner, which is this piece right here. Now, why I want to change these out every morning, usually when the car cooled down, whenever you start it, there's a really loud squeal. So today I want to just go ahead and address the fact that this is already at 93,000 miles and the idler pulley, and I figured if I'm down here changing the belt tensioner, I might as well grab that and switch it out, as well as it's not a expensive nor a hard looking job. So I'm gonna go ahead and set up the camera, and it's just gonna be the two right at the same time. But before we do that, I just want to show you what I did get as the parts. We'll do a little quick unboxing. Okay, so here we have is the idler pulley, part number 231051. It's a Duralast brand. On here it says complete the job, replace the belt every 90,000 miles. So I replaced my belt about 20,000 miles ago when I got a new alternator, which was in January. And then here you just have the pulley, the bearing, and it spins nicely. I'm gonna take off the old one, see if there's any difference or if it's worn out and it just makes a horrible squealing noise. But that is just the pulley. Here's a Dayco no slack automatic belt tensioner, part number 89291. I'll include all this inside the description. And again, we got the roller or the pulley and the arm itself. And just a small disclaimer, I know I did try to get a Motorcraft one. They didn't have it in stock in a couple of the stores. My intention with the channel is to really just show you how to do something, but it's up to you what you want to use. If you want to use Motorcraft, if you want to use Duralast, Dayco, Moog, whatever the case may be. So because I know some people, you didn't use Motorcraft and you're gonna ruin it, you're gonna break it, and this and that. Now it's completely up to you what parts, where you want to use them. But my intention or my job, one, to keep my car running, and two, to show you how the process of taking off the pulley, or it could be a maintenance or a part or something like that. And it's really your choice of what you want to use. Motorcraft, you want to use OEM parts, dealer parts, Rock Auto parts, or whatever. So let's get right into it. Let me set up the camera so that we can see how things are clear and easy. Okay guys, so we're gonna start by removing the belt. So what you want to use is gonna be this 3/8, just the end. I'm gonna put an extension on so it's a little bit easier. Where the tensioner is, right here. So it's sitting like this. There's this square, this opening, and all you have to do is just put that in there, and then you just pull it. Let me show you how it's done. Okay, so what we're gonna do is take this and you just put it right in there, just like that, and then we're just gonna pull it, apply some pressure. Now the belt is loose, and what we're going to do is slip it off the alternator first, and then the idler pulley around this metal bracket. It's a little tricky right here. Okay, so now we have that off. I'll get to this pulley first, right here. That's a size 13 socket and ratchet. Now it's pretty simple, no tension at all. Okay, there's the bolt, the big old washer on it. And here's the pulley. Okay, so the pulley is, of course it looks dirty, a little rusty and dusty. But what I noticed when I put on my finger like this, and I roll it, it's not rolling smooth. I could feel there's a little tension. It rolls, but it's not, I feel there's like a, almost like resistance, like it's not greased or something. As in the new one, look at this. Smooth. This one, oh yeah. Yeah, that you could feel it, almost like even a vibration. And you can see they're identical size. This one's definitely worn out. These are nice and new. But for the most part, it's all just the same stuff. While I have this one off, I'm gonna go ahead and get down to the tensioner. And that is, let me check. That's actually a size 10 socket down there. Pretty easy. Definitely no resistance or fighting. There's the bolt. Oh, there's that. Okay, so here's the old one. Also very crusty. And you can see it's pretty worn. Maybe that's just the markings. Here's the new one. I'm not sure how I'd be able to tell or check resistance or whatnot. Definitely smoother, and I'm sure the tension inside the spring is fresh and new as this one. Even through here I can see it's a little rusted. Here's the before and after. And I'm gonna just take a rag and just wipe down where it's at. Now down there, right here, there's a guide, which is this little knob. So you know where to line it up. It'll go in and you can see, I don't know, you probably can't see it from here. Right there, where my finger, hard to see. There's a guide, there's a little hole that you put this in. I'm gonna go ahead and install it and make sure that guide, well, there's no other way to put it in there. I'm gonna take this belt off. Why I took the belt off? Because you see those white, that's all debris that fell off, like the rust and all this grime. Like those white speckle spots. I want to get those out, just shake the belt out, because I don't want that to be. I just gave it a nice shake and just to beat it out a little bit with all the debris, and it'll give me easier access to install. Okay. And it's just like that. Just gonna use my size 10 ratchet and socket. It's a little tight fit for my hands. tensioner is on. Just gonna tighten it. I'm not gonna overkill it, but a snug, tight fit that's on. Now I'm gonna go ahead and install the pulley. Make sure that this groove, the open side, goes on the inside towards the engine. Just put it on, bolt. Size 13. And again, I don't want to break it, just snug it, and it spins freely. Now, the fun part is the belt. Now, an easy way, I'm sure some of the cars have diagrams either somewhere here or maybe on top of the hood. My car doesn't have that diagram here. And I don't have an owner's manual because my car didn't come with one. What I usually like to do, one, you can go online and just Google it, or what I'll do is I'll just take a picture of how the belt goes and then I will put it on. Also, another easy way is where these grooves are, like here and then on the pulley that we installed, where you got the ridges. That's where the inside of the belt goes, with the ridges. And these smooth parts, like right here, and on our belt tensioner, that's where the outside, the smooth part goes. So what I found it to be easy when I changed it before was start with the bottom pieces first, because they're harder to reach, and hold the belt in place. And I'm gonna try to find the diagram and just include it in the video. So I'm going to start with, and kind of just go in order, this bottom pulley down here. Okay, I'm going to get it on real quick, and then I'll go step by step which order they go on after I get it, because the camera's in the way. I need all hands. We'll be right back. So an unfortunate thing happened as I was trying to install the belt. Actually, I pulled the tensioner back and it slipped off, and I ended up cutting this belt, I believe, on this alternator pulley. So yeah, this thing is about, what, 9 months old, but I already cut it. So I went back to Advanced Auto Parts, got myself a new belt, DriveWorks, part number 920K6. And that's it. I'll include that also. So now I'm getting a new belt, a new idler pulley, and the new tensioner, belt tensioner. So I'm gonna again just shut the camera off, install the belt, and then I'll tell you the process or the order, or include the illustration diagram of how the belt goes. There's really no trick to it. What I learned is if you just go from the bottom, kind of get those bottom ones first. Up here you hold the slack and then you can slip it all on. It does help if you have an extra pair of hands though. I got the belt on. What I found it to be easy and was to slip it on the big pulley down there first, to wrap it around this one, and put the alternator pulley, put it on there last, and then just wrap it all around the other ones, whichever way you're gonna do it. But that is a new belt, new idler pulley, and new tensioner. So I'm gonna go ahead and just start it and see if it makes any noise or whatnot. And I think this will be the end of this one. Okay, we got movement. I think it'll work itself out. So I think that's it for this one. I'll include all the part numbers and in the description below, but this was the project for today. Idler pulley, tensioner, and the new belt. That's cool. It's like the infinity loop. That'll do it. I'm gonna go ahead and clean up, and we'll see you guys in the next one.